our, I don't know, different kind of intro.
Are you really live?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, we're lesbians and we're artists. Thought we would just, you know, it's freaking June. It's Happy Pride Month. Thought we would just be here as ourselves. What is going on, guys? Anyways, it is June. Happy Pride Month. And we are gay for those who do not know. And you know what? There are a lot of my friends who do not know that I am married to a woman. Because I have been asked that question. And I've had some people unfollow me. I got left a comment. I didn't know you were gay. I'm unfollowing you. And, yeah, that's how that went. Jesus. I was like, I didn't know racism still existed. But hey, guess it does. Hi, Claudia. Nice to see you. So, we're going to be working on dolls. Shocker. That's just, God, that's what we do. We work on dolls. So, welcome. All of my paint's dried out, which was, it's always devastating. Hi, Pumpkin. What do you want? Hi, the Carter crew. But yeah, so I had to remake my creasing color. It upsets me when a paint dries and it's my creasing color because I'm like, oh my gosh. That color, you know, it's not as easy as just like, oh, it's one color. No, I make it. It's custom. It's customized color. So, Elisa says, are you done shopping for kits yet? Yes. Yes, I am. We got, how many did we end up getting?
I don't know.
We got more than.
How many we got? Let me see. I gotta go back and look at it.
Yeah, so I just placed that order today.
Oh, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
We got 10. So I've got 21. So I have 21 kits coming to me and 10 more. No.
Wow.
Yeah. No. I don't know. I just had 10 kits, I think, arrive today. I think I have another
and then the ones we
11
placed,
kits.
and then the ones from last night.
Yeah.
So like another 20 kits coming.
Yeah, so they'll be coming 3 separate orders. Should I open them up all together? Because that was my idea.
Oh, that's too many kits.
To make a video? Well, no, we're not going to go over the details all at once, but I would open all 3 boxes together and show all kits in one video. Or should I do a separate box opening for each package that arrives? Let me know what you think. Separate videos or one video opening all the kits. Hey Danielle, hey Corey, hey Head, hey Blake. That place is haunted. Not as haunted as your house. But yeah, so we're just working on babies right now. I'm gonna do the vein on this doll kit. This is the Ariella. But yeah, we got some really cute doll kits. That line was pretty cool. Very different shopping for kids. I've never done that before. I think I have shown in the past,
yeah,
like,
I think we've done it,
as a video.
Yeah.
But I've never done it as like a live. So you guys got to saw the rawness.
Got to saw.
Yeah, 31 kits. It's a lot. It's actually more than 31 kits because I think I either ordered. Yeah, it's 35 in total because I ordered.
We already had ordered. We have.
Yeah, I think I ordered 4 kits for that order. 4 or 5 kits. So yeah, this is my 4th order. But the prices are just. They're too good to pass up. It was worth investing because.
Yeah, it was worth it, even though it was a lot of money.
I will make like 10-fold plus. Actually, I'm gonna make. Yeah, I mean it's nice. It's nice to finally get a break on.
It's Ariella.
Yeah, she's like she's for sure a 0 to 3 months. She might be a 3 to 6 months even. She's a big baby. Sarah says your work is so amazing, and where do you get the paint for the babies? Thank you, Sarah. I get the paint for the babies. It's from Genesis, but they're no longer in business. I just happen to have a nice supply of paints. A little bit goes a long way. So I use Genesis heat set paint. There are some other companies that have made their own heat sets, but I don't know how. I don't know what they're called. Elisa, I saw you said that Baby Gwen is so cute. Yeah, I noticed you hadn't bought him yet. But yeah, he's still there waiting for you to adopt him. He is really cute. I like this one a lot. I was like slightly tempted to keep him, but I have way too many doll kits I need to add into my collection. I just can't. I can't keep them. I mean, I want to keep so many dolls right now, but I'm like, no, you have like 10, 15 kits you want to add to your collection. I don't know where I'm going to put them all. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll figure that out later. We'll get to that road when we get to that road, because I can only make them one at a time, and I haven't started any of them. I do. Oh, I already have one kit video to open up with you guys. I think there's like 11 kits in that video. That's, I need to put that video up soon. That's how you are when you buy dolls to rehab. I saw you got that Happy Hannah doll. I got her like a week ago, brand new, in box. She's just of a Caucasian skin tone. It's crazy how like they look very similar but yet so different. The one you have and the one that I have. She's in the box. I need to finish her box opening video. I have, she's my third baby face doll I've gotten, but the first one I gave away after having it for a while, but now I have a blonde one, and then I have this one, which I didn't know they made as a bath time one. Super cute. When I saw her, she made me be like, oh yeah, you don't need the Barusa doll. You need me. Hi, Amelia. I generally make my lives later in the night because I have, well, fans all over the world. But, you know, there's a lot on the West Coast, and they're 3 hours behind, and then Hawaii's 4 hours behind. And so, I try to go live a little bit later, so the timing is good through the rest of the United States for people to join. Hi, Carmelita. How much was she new in box? It's kind of personal. I'm just kidding. She was $80, which was a good deal because I went and looked her up, and she's like, she could be $250 in box. So I didn't feel so bad after that. I mean, they can be expensive to some, and some can think they're cheap. I mean, it's all based upon how your income works for you. But they are art, and I've been making them for 14 years. So they go for a decent price, but I don't think they're too expensive. Sometimes I think I could probably charge more, but I don't want people going completely broke over the dolls. So I try to keep it reasonable with the economy and where I can make money to stay afloat in life until this world changes and I'm rich. So we'll just keep manifesting that. We need the world to change and everybody's rich. Like, we don't have to do anything. We're just given the money we're owed when we're born. You know, stuff like that. So, yeah. It really just depends upon that. This doll has a decent size head. Kind of feel like she should be a redhead, but I don't know. Probably make her a brunette. Hyosaur. There we go. Just blended these veins on this baby. She just looks like a bigger Noah. All of her kits look very similar. How about blonde? Ugh, it's just this painting. Maybe I should root her. Oh my gosh, if I rooted her, that would be nice. I like to root with blonde. It's harder to notice the mistakes.
You can do it.
You can do it. Put your back into
you
it.
Used to do it. I don't know
I used to do it. I used to. I'm not being a baby. Okay, I'll do it. It just makes her price cost more. All right, game on. Let's go. We're gonna root it.
I have blonde hair.
Hi, Nancy. I have blonde hair. I know, baby. You just rooted a blonde hair doll. Well, you're gonna have to show me how to do it.
That's fine. I used to map the hair for you.
Hey, hey, hey. Don't tell everybody our secrets. That's personal. I'd switch it up, says Heather. It just means my price goes up, so y'all get ready for it. Gosh, you know what? See, this is the problem. The way I used to root, it would make this huge bump come out of my wrist, and it's gone now. Well, pretty much gone. But I know I was rooting bad for my wrist, giving me props. So Jackie's gonna teach me. Fine, we'll root her hair right now. She's not even done. Let's just do it. These babies are so cute. Thank you. We have one doll available on the website right now. Are we going to do photos tomorrow on another doll?
I mean, that's the plan, but
That's the plan, Stan.
I never know. Got a lot going on.
It's the sun. You never know about the sun. The one that we will hopefully get up for sale tomorrow, which I need to put it together, is an awake baby. It's so cute. I've had it in my collection a couple times. Look at there. So adorable. So freaking cute. What happened? Okay. Ah, it's so real, right? I like that one. It's really cute. I like that kit. That's one too. I'm like, I want to keep right now too, but I can't keep them. Just can't do that. But yeah, I do have one baby available on the website. I would show you it, but we didn't bring it downstairs before the live started.
Oh, I can
And
go
now
get
Jackie's busy.
him. No, I can go get him. I meant to grab him.
Okay, Jackie's gonna go get him. He's so cute. The photos, I'm holding him in some of the photos. Hi, my doll world. How are you late? You're not too late.
No, we just got started.
We've only been on for 14 minutes. We're just working on veins. It's a Friday night. Hello, Anna. Hi, Emma. So I put up a video earlier on my YouTube channel. It was a haul from the last time we went to Carter's. No, not the last time. It's the time before, because we have an outing video premiering tomorrow, and that we actually go to Carter's. So this was the previous time to that trip. So it was a haul. We got some really cute stuff. You guys should make sure to watch that video to see what all we picked up. We got a bunch of cute clothes for just about $100. Emma says you're doing such a great job. Thank you so much. I've been making them for 14 years. I've had a lot of practice. Elisa says Fresno has weird weather right now. 86 high and 82 tomorrow. I wish it would stay through that like July and August. I think you guys are going to have a really hot summer. Because it seemed to start throwing some hot temps pretty early for that area. We were always watching the weather over there. I think it's going to be a hot August. Those energy pills are going to freaking be horrible. Hey, JJ's Doll World. We're so tired of it raining in Edmonton. We've been having a lot of rain too. Not a terrible amount though. It's weird. But some days it just rains for like an hour or so. And here is our baby Everly Gwyn. He's so handsome. Oh my gosh. But if you guys go on the website, you can see his photos and his details. Such a little cutie. And if you want him to go home as a girl, he can go home as a girl. Just let me know when you purchase him. So cute. Anna says I recently started painting Reborn myself. Learned a lot watching Jackie's videos. Oh, how fun.
I'm so happy to know they helped you.
So he's a cutie. He's a newborn size baby. And if you want a doll kit that will never be reproduced, so the kit itself will always, have a value. The value really comes in with the artist's work, how well known the artist is in the industry, especially on social media. If they have like large followings on social media, the artist's work will have a higher value because they're very popular and really in demand. So like that's kind of what determines the price. But if you ever were to keep this kit blank, it would hold its value because it's never going to be reproduced by any other company other than the company that Natalie Scholl allows to make it, she's paid them to make it. So yeah, because it's got all of its proper legalities, and then she did the 3S security system that she created on it, which she's offered sculptors to join. And she's also offered to help sculptors copyright their work, so it's never reproduced. But I don't think many of them have taken her up on the offer. So if you're a sculptor and you want to copyright your work, contact Natalie Scholl. She'll help you. It's nice to protect your intellectual property when manufacturing in China, so it always remains yours and is not being recreated like no tomorrow. So yeah, so he is a special doll because if he's ever recreated, she can legally stop it, and if they don't listen, then she can take the legal steps necessary to get the kit being stopped from being reproduced. That's so exciting. She just loves the artwork, respects her artwork, and so she protects her artwork. But yeah, he's available on the website. Hi, Faker Real. So if you go to the website, you'll see his photos. He's so cute. You'll see all of his details. He's like the perfect holding newborn doll. Absolutely adorable. If I didn't have so many doll kits I was keeping in my collection, adding to my collection, I would definitely keep him. He's adorable. And if you're an artist and you want to make that kit, go to Natalie Scholl's website and you can buy that kit before it sells out. It's a small edition and she has sold a lot of them.
Yeah, for those people that, like a doll kit that not everybody has. Because I've seen people say that.
Oh, yeah.
They won't, buy a pickle because everybody has one. And she was a huge addition to begin with, and she's also very popular in the replica world, so.
Yeah, shoot, they even sell her on the TikTok shop.
But not Everly Gwen.
Thank you, Faker Real. He is
There's
adorable.
only 750
Everly Gwen
of Everly Gwen.
in the world.
And there will
That's
be
such a small number if
any
you think
more.
about it.
That is a very small number for a reborn doll kit. In general.
My Doll World says, thank you, gals, for being on tonight. I needed this seriously. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I love this baby as a girl. Well, yeah, anybody that wants the doll or buys the doll, when you purchase it, if you want it as a girl, just let me know. And we can do that. We can send it home as a girl. Well, I'm glad that we went live. We're trying to go live more often to hang out with you guys.
I went live earlier on my channel, My Doll World 55.
Do you delete your lives when you put them up?
I was gonna delete it, but I didn't.
Because it says the last time you went live before that live was 6 years ago.
Yeah, I deleted that one.
Okay, I was like, I'm so confused.
Then I was like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't delete them. I was going to delete this one, and then I was like,
why?
I don't know.
You're crazy. Hi, Poor Say Price. Yeah, the prices do vary. Just go to the website and you can see all the different prices and see the different art I make.
I don't typically delete my lives. I just deleted that one and then, yeah.
Of course it costs money. Everything in life costs money. Carol Faker Real says she's glad you didn't delete that video. She deleted the last one, and I was like, wait, I thought she went live not too long ago. Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. Because it says 6 years was the last time. Am I seeing things?
Okay, I won't delete it. I don't know. I had said in my life that I was going to delete it. So.
You're weird. That's
I'm
how
sorry.
you get promotion for your channel. Hi, Emily.
I just get, like, insecure, I guess.
Well, Sarah, I've been doing it a long time. Trust me, when I first started painting these dolls, they did not look this, not even half this good. They looked horrible. But I've made probably a couple thousand dolls over the years. And, you know, the more you do it, the better you get at it. At least you should. If you make, you know, several hundred dollars and your painting still looks the same as doll one, I hate to say it, but you just need to put away the paints. Stop wasting money. Because the point is, you got to get better with each doll that you create. This one is Ariella by Riva Chic. You like the Ariel tattoo? Thank you. How much do you do exactly? I do a lot. I don't know. It's a lot of work. It takes a lot of time to take them from this to this. This is the end result. It's a lot of work. Look at that guy. Little sleepy baby. Nope, just a doll. This one's available on my website for those who are looking for a new baby. And if you wanted to go home as a girl, it can definitely go home as a girl. But yeah, it takes a lot of layers of work, because then you got the hair to get the details to make it look alive. It's crazy how far doll collecting has come. My goodness. Like technology, the dolls advance. They sure do. Yeah, it does look similar to Ariana. It also looks similar to Noah. All her dolls, you can definitely tell they're related. They all got that very similar look. Hi, Addie. Hi, Lydianis. So did anybody do anything fun today? Well, it's Friday. I guess. Has anybody got any weekend plans? I'll be working. You want to see all my tattoos? Now you're really getting personal because I got some on my back.
And on her foot.
And on my foot. So.
And on her upper back and her lower back.
Mm-hmm. Upper and the lower. I'm part of that generation. Like when I was 18, you got that.
That lower back tattoo.
That amp stamp on your back. You know, that was the rage. Okay. But yeah. Was it Tambry that said it looks like a bed frame?
Yeah. That's just a child.
It kind of does if you think about it. You remember
That's
those?
just an innocent child.
Yeah, you remember those day beds? And they're made out of the aluminum?
She had one.
Yeah. That kind of looks like how, if my
what...
tattoo was a bed, it would be a day bed. Like, it totally has that look. Like, yeah, they says rolling on the floor. Laughing my ass off. Hey, sugar honey iced tea. You're going to a yard sale tomorrow? We need to go yard selling too. We are staying.
Girl.
That's what we need to do. We need to go yard selling. Man, I see people finding so much vintage baby clothes and vintage stuff. We need to start going yard selling. How do we do that?
I'm sure there's a
How do we figure it out? We need to figure it out now. All right. We're not going to sleep. We're staying up. We'll go to sleep after we yard sell.
I don't remember the lady on the other street told us we should go yard selling together.
Yeah. Lies. She's never arranged that. We haven't seen her since.
We saw her once, but she was mowing her lawn.
Yeah. You're having a yard sale in your own town tomorrow? Nice. Are you selling anything that I'm gonna want? Nice.
Now I saw someone posted in the All Dolls Matter group. They're having a yard sale. Oh no, their aunt or someone like that is having their yard sale, and they are having so many vintage dolls. They're 8 hours away from here. That was
8 hours.
Yeah, 8 hours. I can't remember what state, but it's 8 hours from here.
Elisa went thrifting with her friend and took her to Olive Garden for her birthday. Oh, that's fun. I can't wait for you to take me out for my birthday. Don't think that tradition stopped just because.
Is in less than a month.
Just because we're in another state doesn't.
Plane ticket.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you can't get a plane ticket and take me out to dinner like you've done the last 2 years. I don't know how. I think it was 2 years. Get on it. Anyways. I can rearrange an Airbnb for you to sleep at. See, my doll world says I can't wait to get out of town for a little while. We're debating going to the Winchester Fair next week.
I thought we said we weren't going to.
I don't know. It's still a debate in my head. I'm debating with my demons. Go get the bad food. Well, my demons, they hooked you in. They lied.
Fine, I don't have to eat.
Yeah, we won't eat all week until we go.
No.
Yeah, we'll just starve.
You're on your own.
I'm not on my own. But when I'm there eating that corn dog, don't ask for a bite.
I won't.
And when I got that funnel cake, don't ask for a bite.
I won't.
You will, girl. You know you will. You can't resist that food. You're going to smell it and be like, I need some of that.
Trust me, I've practiced long.
You ain't been around fair food in a long time. This, you will fail. You went to Burger King? Nice. The Burger King here is dirty inside. Hey, Maria Hawkins. Royal is in the seat. No, he's not. That's not Royal.
She lied to me tomorrow. She said, yeah, let's have cheap food today, and then we won't go to the fair. That's fine. We don't need to go. And I was like, all right, fine. So we had McDonald's because we haven't had McDonald's in a long time.
Like a couple years.
And so I don't know why fast food out here tastes so much better
Oh
than
my
in
gosh,
California.
yeah, that's so weird.
But the
It does.
fast food out here is amazing.
Yeah.
But we don't really eat food
So
like
we wanted
that.
to try
But anyway, we
McDonald's.
had a cheat day today. It's been a while since we had a cheat day. It's been a week actually. We're trying, yeah. Anyway, so she lied to me. She said we wouldn't go to the fair. That's fine. Let's have a cheat day today. Well, the fair is on Tuesday. So, yeah, she lied to me. Now I can't trust her ever again.
Well, maybe we won't go then. Maybe we won't go. Maybe I'll forget.
Yeah.
That's actually Hartley over there. That one is Hartley. Somebody just said mini donuts at the fair. I know, right? She's not getting them. Here's Hartley. It's one of my collection dolls. There he is. Hi, Starlight. Sugar Honey Iced Tea says, I can go to any fair and not eat the food. Just smell it. Just smell it. And watch others indulge. It can be done. Hey, boy. What's your name, boy? Okay, anyways. Making up my own songs. Hey, Crystal. What's up? Okay, where are we at? We're doing veins. Oh, I think we're done with veins. Are we done with veins? We're done with veins. We're done with veins. Homies, we're done with veins. Okay. The food, JJ's Doll World said the food at the fair is so expensive. You know, the restaurants here in Kentucky and fast food are cheaper than any other state I've ever been in. So, I'm going to have to say that the fair food here is going to be cheap. Like,
cheap to us.
Cheap to us.
Californians.
As Californians, yes.
California is the most expensive state in the United States.
Yeah. Like, if you go to, you get a 2 enchilada plate in California, it can easily cost you $17. Here, it's like $10.99. You're like, what? That's so cheap.
It's shocking.
I'm going to get fat fast because it is cheap. And why is all the fast food taste better than any other state I've had fast food in? Like, what's going on over here in Kentucky? I don't know. Somebody needs to tell us why. But it's pretty. Like, their fast food is very pretty, except for the fish fillet today wasn't. But their fast food is presented super nice. But see, like, when you're in a state like California and it's really hard to fire you, you don't have to do your job very well. But when you're in a state over here, it's like an at-will employment, so they can fire you for any reason. So you got to do your job well. Quality matters. California quality. Presentation doesn't matter.
Oh, no. In California, they just throw your food into the box. Like, for example, a Big Mac. Everyone's familiar with a Big Mac, right?
Yeah.
They will just throw your food. It's like they slap it together in the... Like, on one half, they put half of the burger, and on the other half of the box, they put the other half of the burger, and then they just close it and slap it together or something.
And that's anywhere in California. But again, it's really hard to get fired, so you don't have to be good at your job. But here, like, the fast foods look like they're taking photos for magazines. You're like, this is so nicely presented.
And it tastes so much better for some reason.
It's so weird. So weird and not good at the same time for you if you want to try to stay away. You're like, why? No pizza tonight. What did I have?
She had.
I had McDonald's. That's right. I haven't had McDonald's in like I don't know how many years. It's been a minute. I mean, I have had their breakfast recently. I'm not gonna lie about that. I have stayed up all night long and gone to McDonald's when it opened here in Kentucky. Never done that before, but I did that here.
Which was fun.
You can buy one, J Gaming 321. I have a doll available on my website. We don't give stuff away around here. Sometimes I do a giveaway, which I am going to be doing a box packing with the giveaway reborn I recently done. I gotta build it now that my glass beads arrived. Build it and get it shipped to the mom. She's so excited. The kit I'm working on, Claudia, is the Ariel of Every of a Chic. That is the one I'm working on.
Like, tell them how we got our oil change for our car and the experience we had here.
Oh my gosh.
Versus California.
Dynamite. Like, so nice, so efficient. It's so cheap. It was really cheap. And I didn't go to Walmart. It was really cheap. And I'll tell you what though, Jackie ran over a turtle yesterday.
It was an accident, and I turned the car around to go see what
So,
kind of damage I did
like,
on the turtle.
Where did I mean?
I am not
no
happy about that.
Here's the thing. We're not happy about it, but
the turtle is fine. Let's just say
yeah,
that.
let's just say that
the turtle is
wasn't damaged. Fine. But in all my years of life, I've never had to been like, hey, there's a turtle crossing the road. Watch out. And this turtle was walking straight down the road, Jackie says. Yeah, so we turned around and I was like, please don't let it be a snapping turtle. Please don't let it be a snapping turtle. I'm not trying to lose a finger today. And I can't remember what kind of turtle I thought it was. I was between two different turtles. But picked it up, it was alive. It had all of its little limbs tucked in and its head tucked in.
Thank goodness.
And its shell got a little bit of damage on the edge, and I put him on the side of the hill. I was like, he better stay out of the street. He probably went back in the street. He was like, this is my mission. I am walking with the traffic. I'm tired of the weeds. It slows me up. But yeah, so yeah, not only do you gotta watch for deers, but apparently you have to watch for turtles out here. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
So that was wild. I mean, I have taken Behringer dolls and put them on bodies, but it's not something I'm interested in doing. It's just not. I'm not interested in doing that. Some of them can be more difficult than others. And like it honestly takes more time than anything sometimes building dolls. I'm just like, like I feel like the amount I charge isn't worth the time.
And
but
guess what, guys? The cicadas are gone.
The cicadas are gone. But we have a ton of fireflies.
Now the fireflies came out.
Those are so cool.
I'll have to say, there is so much wildlife out here in Kentucky. I'm just like, what is going on in California that there's not that many birds as there are out here? I mean, there are bunnies running around in the yard everywhere. There's birds everywhere. There's bugs everywhere. There's just so much wildlife. I feel like I am in a fairy tale.
And there's turtles.
Especially at nighttime when you go out and the fireflies are out. Everything is just glittering and because of their light.
Reminds me of the Princess Frog.
It's crazy. I love it. I have to say I love it.
But yeah, no, it was not a pet turtle. There's a lot of turtles in Kentucky and apparently they cross the roads. Yeah, there's fireflies. There's lots of them. They're so cool. They look like flying sunflower seeds. They have 4 wings too. Yeah. One bug goes away, another bug comes out. There's so many bugs. You wish you had fireflies where you live? Yeah, I think as a kid I wanted fireflies so I could catch one.
I honestly didn't even know they were a thing. Like, I mean, I've heard the word fireflies, but I never, I don't know, actually thought they existed because I've never seen them before. At least not where I grew up.
No, yeah, they're really neat to watch. First we saw the flickers and we were like, what the heck is that? I'm like, it's a fairy. Then I looked it up. I was like, does Kentucky have fireflies? And I was like, yep. There's so many of them. I've been sharing videos on my YouTube shorts for the more than I have on TikTok. I have shared them there as well. But yeah, there's so many of them. Claudia says she's seen the firefly video. Yeah, they're really cool. And they will fly right up in your face too. Faker Real says someone released a guinea pig at the park. I found her and now we have her. We call her Explorer. Oh, how nice of you to find her.
That is so sweet of you, Carol.
I see people on TikTok find guinea pigs a lot like that. That's sad that they do that because they can't survive. Hi, Marinette. Fun with Dolls says, I'm planning on making my cousin a reborn tink from a kit I found on AliExpress because it's cheaper than the ones I've seen. That's a nice idea to do. Nothing wrong with AliExpress kits. Save that money. It's just a canvas. So we've got this doll's hands and feet starting blush going. Shake that money maker. Why don't they let us play music? April says you guys should go yard sale exploring and do a video. That would be fun. That would be fun, right? Go yard selling and record it. I need to find a yard sale locator. Was there a show called Fireflies? I don't know. Okay. And then we're going to do mottling. I feel like her ears should be a little bigger, but they're still cute. April says, I miss looking in the yard sales from the newspapers. Oh yeah, that was always fun. And then you would decide which ones you were going to go to. Yeah, we did that with my parents as a kid. Luxury Styles, hello. Hello, Tristan. Hello, Sandra. I do have some tutorials on my YouTube on how to paint reborns. Fun with dolls. She's excited to make her cousin that doll. It's going to be fun. I'm sure she's going to love it. Lisa says, I'm holding the photos of your new baby to my Everly Gwen, trying to figure out if I need two of the same kit. I have a collector who has two of the same kit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She has two Everly Gwens.
She has the original one, which his name was Nash. Remember Nash? So she has Nash, and the one that you talked that was on the website that sold earlier this year, the brown head one. So a boy and a girl.
You know, some collectors, like I've seen some there's one collector, she has like 5 or 6 different Lauras. A lot of collectors will get the same kit from different artists, or if it's from the same artist, it just looks different. That is pretty common. I sit back and I'm like, And in the past, I've had a double twin A's and I've had a double buggy by Bonnie Brown. But it is interesting when I see them, they have like 5 or 6 of the same kit, and I'm just like, it's kind of cool because they all look slightly different.
Sandra, the pink is Genesis.
Hi, Fidget Squad. Hi, Heigl. And Amari, he's my first. You're so happy. You just bought one. Nice. Okay. I have to recrease this kit. Oh my gosh, this one's giving me a time or two. But look at how real that looks in that camera screen. You're looking good. But I do think it's come out nice. We're going to see how my creasing color is working. Where's my blending brush? This is, yeah, that might be it. Heather would be down to have more Genevieve's. Yeah, I haven't seen that one for sale. Yeah, that girl was really cute. This one is, I like this one probably equally to that one. I like how this one's hair came out a lot. You seen twins for sale for $1,400? Ugh. I feel like this is too much for that kit. Sometimes I think kits like that are gonna sit for sale forever because a lot of those people that knew about that kit, they've kind of cycled out of the industry. Like a lot of people come and go, so they don't even know anything about that kit anymore. Some people could be looking at the kit going, why are they so expensive? Because they're so new into the industry, they've never seen a Genevieve, any kit. When they put it for a big value, you know, and it's been for sale for years. And you're just like, with as much as the industry changes, it's never going to sell for that much. Like people that once were really into that kit aren't into that kit anymore because they're not here, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And then so many new people come in, they don't know why that kit's so expensive. They're just like, why is this kit so expensive? The 10-year doll mom, hi. Hi, Lizzie's baby nursery. Hi, Ritelli. Yeah, you can root over painted hair. Lizzie Baby Nursery. Yay, got a shout out. Yay. You're a doll collector, Lizzie Baby Nursery. I figured as much. Elisa says, how would you say the skin tone compares to your redhead? I have no idea. I would probably say pretty similar since they roughly haven't been painted too far apart. I think it's pretty similar. Like, I think this doll could have been a redhead too with its skin tone. I love babies with dyed hair. A good way, I think if you looked at her photos and his photos, like the photos we took of her in the purple outfit with his, because they're both professional setting photos. Didn't I do professional photos of her?
I think, but the thing is that they were done in different rooms.
Oh, the lighting is different.
The lighting is a little different in this room, which we're still trying to figure it out.
Do you remember the redhead? I think the redhead has a similar skin tone.
I do remember her, but you're the artist.
I don't know. I mean, it could be slightly different, but not that noticeable. Like, all of your dolls that you get from me, they essentially look related. They kind of all paint with very similar tones.
Are you wanting them to be the same skin tone? Because I don't think they are the same.
Yeah, they're not the same because they're painted with two different mixes, but they're painted similarly, I would think. I'll hop off this live and watch a little more of my videos. Yeah, watch some of my videos. You'll have fun there. I make them all the time. Fake or real says, I still have that green baby your mom painted. Oh, nice. Yeah.
I don't know what doll it was.
I don't remember what doll it was either. I slightly remember what doll it was.
Did she buy it after or something? Your mom
I think
wasn't
she...
making dolls then, right?
Right, sometimes she would. Fraternal twins then. Yeah, they definitely wouldn't be identical because they got two different hair colors. I have the Grinch baby. Goodbye, Kinsey. Kasane. I don't know how to say your name. Faker Real says she'll post it on Facebook. Sounds good. Molly was the Grinch. I've debated bringing her back. I don't really do much with her because Molly I had Dumpling that would talk. Sometimes I think about doing some interactive videos like that with Molly again, but I'm not really sure. Sometimes I want to make her and put her back into the human form, but then I'm just like, I don't know. You want a full body silicone? I am almost done with my full body silicone that will be introduced to my collection. Oh my gosh, I think her skin tone looks amazing. I plan for her to have rooted hair, so I'm not going to be introducing her until she's fully done, but I don't know, maybe if I can root her hair, maybe Jackie can show me, but I don't know. Really want that doll to have a specific look. And Jackie's the master, so I don't know if I could do it, but we'll see. And I am working on a silicone to sell. I'm gonna try to be doing some more silicone dolls. Just trying to get myself together over here. Yeah, silicone is fragile, especially the silicone doll I'm making for my doll collection. She's very soft, so she's really nice, but it's a very soft silicone. Not too soft though, because some of them, when they're too soft, they're hard to paint. But yeah, I really like her. I can't wait to see her done with rooted hair. Oh my gosh. I think she's going to steal the show. The baby's leg looks like a real leg, says Nancy. Thank you so much. She says the baby leg looked like a real baby leg. So perfect painting. Fancy guy, what you doing? I am painting dolls. I'm a doll collector, a doll artist. I make dolls for a living. What are you doing? Scrolling on YouTube. Jack Thunder abs, that scared me. I thought it was a worm or something, but that's so cool. No giant worms here. I don't know, the full silicone, I don't know how much it'll cost. Depends if it's got rooted hair or not. April says you ladies are very talented. Jackie's pickle came out gorgeous. It did come out really nice. You want to see fireflies where I live? Yeah, I try to put up videos. I have more videos of them. Thank you, fancy guy. Here's one finished back here if you guys are looking to purchase one. Here is one. So cute. Can go home as a girl as well because they have gender neutral cloth bodies. So can go home as a girl. Look at how adorable that is. Oh my gosh. If you check him out on the website, you can see his photos. We use natural daylight to take the photos and a professional camera, so it captures all their details. Because unfortunately, the cell phone camera does not do them justice. Yeah, it's just doll collecting. These dolls came around because people in the 90s wanted to have very realistic dolls in their collection besides what you could get at the store. So what they did is they started buying dolls from the store and painting them to look more realistic, because doll collecting's been around for a very long time. This is just like the evolution of it. So it became a big deal. All the ladies were buying the dolls from the stores, repainting them, started selling them, offering to people who collected dolls for, to have a very realistic doll. And back then it was pretty realistic. And then in the early 2000s, people started sculpting kits specifically for doll collectors and artists to paint and make in their collection or sell. So that is the real reason why the reborns exist. It's because people wanted very realistic dolls to collect, and there wasn't this hand-painted doll. So just like everything evolves, the dolls evolve. Look at that. He looks so real like that. Ugh, makes me just want to keep him. We cannot do that. I've got too many dolls that I'm going to be adding to my collection in the future. I've got so many different doll kits, and they're old doll kits, so like they're super rare and they're going to be fun. So you guys won't see them everywhere because they're such unique dolls. So you'll see them on my channel. But there it is. So cute. So yeah, this one is available on my website. We'll just put him back over there so he can rest. He can rest his head. Okay, where was I? Was I done? Was not done with this. I know my nursery's gonna be blowing up. Yeah. Blowing up. I need to make some more videos with my doll collection. I have a video idea I need to do. I just haven't done it yet. But I want to do a night routine for 2 of my dolls together. Okay, so I'm just re-creasing this doll because the creases got light through. I did so many layers of paint on this doll. Oh my gosh. Because like I kind of, I did something and I didn't like how it looked, so then I had to backtrack with paint to fix it, to make it the way I looked. I do still have Holly. Bye, Holly. Holly's not going anywhere right now. Although I have a kit that should have arrived today, I think. I have another Manuela to make. That lady selling the kits had that one. Maybe I should just open the boxes individually since there's so many kits. I don't know. I think I should. Now that I'm thinking about it. Now I'm thinking clearly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I need to open that other box. Open me. Thank you, Lizzie Baby Nursery. Heather says she thinks she has a blank Manuela. I can't remember if I got a second or not. That's a problem. You can't remember? Mm-hmm. There's Angel. Do you think you have like 100 kits, Heather?
I need to have Heather's problem. But maybe if I keep buying doll kits from that lady, I'll have her problem.
Yeah.
Because they're relatively nice prices.
Yeah, they're really nice places. This Manuela will be the third Manuela I've made. She said she doesn't think so, but maybe if she includes the painted ones. That's a lot of kids if you can be that close. It's Friday night and we're painting babies. We're making babies. What you doing? Every Friday night you're out making babies. Heather does a decent job at painting. I tell her she needs to sell her dolls because there's people that, you know, for the prices she'd sell them at, that she could make sales to. Instead, she makes that stripper money. Thank you, Faker Real, for the $9.99 with that flying bird. Thank you for the $9.99 tip on our live. We appreciate you, Faker Real. We appreciate all of you. Heather says I might be dumping some when I get situated to touch up. All right. Did you hear that, babe?
No, what happened?
Faker Real sent us $9.99.
Oh, that's so sweet. You didn't have to do that. But, you know, of course, it's greatly appreciated. You're so sweet. Thank you.
Woo woo. She was like, forget a chat. We're just going to send some money. It's got some flying bird in her message.
I see that. So cute.
I don't know if I should take that as she's giving me the bird.
No.
Kendra says I like a new board baby. You need a board baby? Well, I don't know what a board baby would be. Pizza money. Might get me a Little Caesars pizza, actually. What? Are they open? No, I think they're closed. Nancy, have a good night. Have a good shower.
Have a good night, Nancy. Thanks for hanging out.
There's a lot of people up late.
Well, she's in California.
Oh, yeah. It's true. I forget. See, that's why we go live at this time. Might be late here, but it's early somewhere. Thank you for all the likes on the video. You guys are awesome. This doll is gonna be available next in line. I got 2 of them coming up. Have a good night, I release.
Good night.
go. Crazy Queen says I have 4 of those. Yeah, I did have a kit where I had the wake head and the sleep head, and I would change it out. Okay. So I've already creased this hand. No, I don't think so. Maybe, I can't remember. I feel like no. You've watched my channel since I was on the doctor show? It's a long time. Thank you. Yeah, 10 years. Heather says the same. I don't know how Heather ended up in my inbox.
Is that who said that since the doctors? Heather
No,
said that? Oh.
April did. But Heather said as well.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I don't know how she ended up being a friend.
Yeah.
I think she was just a very active subscriber.
She put a spell on us. She says sneaky. Yeah, she was always hiding in the bushes.
Is you started talking to her first.
I saw her first. I just wonder if this far into our relationship with Heather, if I was, you know, at a doll show and she was there, if she would be all nervous and not come around like she does me.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
If this far into our relationship, if Heather would be all nervous and hide from me at the doll shows like she does me.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I didn't expect her to still have that issue on the last doll show. I thought we were way past that part in our relationship. But I had to like freaking I had to force myself on her.
Oh, God.
She goes, LOL, I'd be nervous, but I wouldn't run. Yeah, you ran the last times. Like, I think I saw you at that doll show, but you didn't come over and like talk to me.
I don't remember seeing Heather because I don't think I was really talking to her in 2018. I know she was there in 2018, and then in 2019, I was hardly on the doll show floor, so I don't think I saw her.
In 2018, I saw her in the back of the room, like a creep. She says, what can I say? I'm a pansy. And then for the 2019, I told her, I was like, you better not act like that. And she did. And I had to like approach her and be like, I see you and I know you see me right here. Anyways. It's okay. I get it. Stranger danger, I'm from the internet. Someone was stalking you at that show? I was being stalked by some people too. That's why I had security. From now on, though, I think I would probably have security just because there is too many. I love it and I appreciate it, but there are so many people that come to see me when I'm at a doll show that I'm like, I can't even get a chance to myself to use the bathroom. It's crazy. It's fun. It's like 3 hours of no sleep. 3 days of no sleep, I mean, when those happen. But yeah, which we're thinking about doing a meet and greet out here. I don't know when. We have to really figure that out. We wanted to do it for my birthday, but that's next month. I think it's just way too soon. Yeah. Every time Heather says it was one of your guests, every time I looked up, she was creeping. She was just trying to get your number. Should have said, hey girl, hi. Hi Maya, hi Diana. Welcome. Okay, so we've done some creasing on this doll. I really need this doll to get out of my life. I need you to be done. You've been so much work that I'm going to have to up your price because you've been so much work. Ugh, okay. But now I know what I'm not doing because what I did is why it caused me so much work. I goofed. I screwed up. Screwed up. Thank you, Favor, for subscribing. I appreciate it. I hope you have fun. Make sure to check out my videos. I make lots of videos, lots of shorts. You'll have there's tons of videos to watch. I don't know what Stranger Danger is because I stayed at your house. That's kind of crazy move. Like, I stayed at essentially a fan's house, a follower's house, a subscriber's house. I took a risk. I only knew them.
How about she took a risk too?
I'm online publicly.
You could be crazy.
I could be crazy outside of this network.
Yeah.
Nah, I took the risk. I took the risk.
And we're talking about tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I took the risk. I took the risk because Ella was there.
Because Ella was there.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I've heard about that. I've heard stories. She's a crazy girl. And then she's got 2 little tiny ninjas that are
so cute.
Under the age of 6, 2 little tiny ninjas.
They're so cute. They wouldn't hurt a fly.
I don't know about that. They look like little ninjas to me. I tell you what, when nobody's looking, they're throwing stars. Kitten Envy just subscribed. You can call me TheronLover123. I'll probably remember the name Kitten Envy because since it's right there as your username. Tomorrow says about Ella, that's true. She'll get you. Welcome to the Creep Show. You know what books I want to get? Oh my gosh. Heather, keep an eye out for me. Tomorrow too. I really want to start collecting Goosebump books. And probably the Babysitter Club. No, maybe not the Babysitter Club. I want to start collecting Goosebump books and Boxcar Children books. And I'm going to read them. The Boxcar Children ones, I've read some of them, not all of them. The Goosebump ones, my brother mostly read those. But I really want to get those books. Especially the Goosebump ones. So yeah, I'm going to need you guys to keep an eye out. Fake or Real, you can keep an eye out for them as well too. Because you've got some good thrift stores in your area. So Boxcar Children. And, you know, the Babysitter Club would be fun too. I haven't really read any of those. And Goosebumps. That's what I want. I just all of a sudden wanted this stuff. Oh, and Elisa, you can keep an eye out as well. But California be getting kind of expensive. Elisa says, you two are too much. You could be crazy. Heather is too much. Heather and I are emotionally a lot alike. temper-wise too, I guess. I don't know. We're a lot alike, some areas. But then some areas she disappoints me where she doesn't like the twin A. She likes it though when I make it. I've brought her over to the dark side. Heather says, I'm fun. I'm fun. April says I get my books off of Macari. You know, I could go on a site, but honestly, it's so much more fun to hunt and have my friends hunt for me. Why not? I'm gonna give them something to do. They're out, like, I might as well use them while they're out. Hey, you're out. Keep me in mind. I never really was a big fan of Nancy Drew. It's just too serious for me. But yeah, they have the boy version of that book too. You know, it's my dad read it as a kid. I had a friend who was into Nancy Drew big time, but we had 360 personality. She was serious, I wasn't. You think your thrift store had Goosebumps, Heather? You better go break in right now and check it out. Yes, Hardy Boys. Yes, yes. Sometimes when I see Hardy Boys, like, I think, oh, I want to get that because it reminds me of, like, my dad. But, I love the Boxcar Children. However, I have not read them all. I was kind of bummed they didn't live in a boxcar, like, longer. Like, they should have lived in it a long time. But they didn't. They kind of moved out quickly. But I did really like that. Kind of wondering if I need to go over this hair. Because it looks like... Oh, it looks the same as his. Woo woo! Are you working tomorrow? No work tomorrow? Hooky time? You off tomorrow? Ava says sometimes I'm not going to be looking, but I'm going to be ordering babies with Cash App. And Ava, is this the same Ava from last night? Your comments were off the chain. Welcome back. My Doll World says I just have a little 2 hours from Walnut Grove. And just met South Dakota. Laura Wilder's home. Oh, yeah. I don't have any silicones for sale. My Melody and best friend JG. I do have a reborn doll for sale. That one right over there. Just chillaxing. Looking for someone to call mommy. I'm looking for someone to call mommy. Not me. The doll is. Okay, move along, little shorty. We're gonna be working on this doll. These two dolls are like, Angel, what is it, man? What is it? These two dolls are like basically almost done, but they're not quite done. Like there's still some little tiny things like I have to do that I'm like, do we need this? Do we not need that? It is 1:38 in the morning. I go to bed like around 6. I'm up late, but I get up late, like between 12 and 2, typically close to 2. Today I got up at 2. I didn't sleep very well this morning. So, what you gonna do? Okay. I don't know, man. You know what? Know what I'm saying? The gay bean. You go to bed. I wish I can. I mean, I go to bed at like 6 in the morning. Even then, sometimes it's a struggle. Like, I'll probably fall asleep by 7. The babysitter club is easier to come by, so I probably could find that here. I really want the Goosebump. Now, that one is harder to find because they resell for pretty good money. So... But yeah, like if you find like 1 and 2 and 3 of like the babysitter club, for sure. I don't know. They have a large series. I gotta look at that one more in depth. Like I'm super serious about the Boxcar Children and the Goosebump. The Goosebump I want really bad. I need to look at the series of the babysitter club. I think they have a lot of books. I mean, I definitely would want like 1 through 10 of the babysitter club because I'm pretty sure they have a lot of books. Maya, you cannot get anything for free in life. I'm so sorry. I hate to be the one who bears the bad news. But nothing in life is free. Did you know this? I just put two and two together. One day I'm standing in Walmart. I told Jackie, I said, you know, if I ever needed to apply for a job, I can put that I'm, 5 years experienced as a cashier.
Probably even more.
Probably even more, because I don't know when they made you start checking, when you can start scanning and bagging your... So I got like 5+ years experience as a checker and as a bagger. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys really got to take that in consideration. Like, when you're applying for a job, you make sure you put that you handle a lot of cash, that you have so many plus years of cashier work at Target and Walmart, and you have so many years of bagging your own groceries at these stores as well. I mean, you're working for them for free. They're charging you for your stuff, and you're bagging and scanning your own groceries. And we do it. You know why we do it? Because we think it's fun. Because that's why I do it. I know I'm not alone either. I don't know when I'm shutting it down. But I'm just saying, like, you got to put that on your resume. Also, in some states, like, you could be like, you have to pump your own gas too. That's experience. Like, if you apply for a job at a gas station, you could be like, yeah, I know how to pump gas. I've been pumping it since I was 16 years old. I mean, all this experience that we just don't even think about on a day-to-day thing. If you gotta go anywhere and do it for yourself, experience. I still can't figure out how Walmart and Target get away with having us scan and bag our own groceries, and they don't pay us labor. You know what? I bet if we really sat down and talked to an attorney, we could probably take them to court over this, and all of us get rich because we've put in umpteen hours of working for free for Target and Walmart. Whoa. I'm gonna find a California attorney, because California be taking that stuff real serious. Their labor laws are like no other. You know what? I swear, the epiphanies I have while we're live, the things I think about while I'm laying down in bed and I cannot sleep. You're curious how to do a black skin from a white doll. It's a lot of layers, different colors. Like, dark skin isn't just black or brown. Like, you've got yellow, pink undertones. You got your baby from California. I spent my entire life in California, except for the last 6 months I've been in Kentucky.
You think this is a doll you want to paint?
You think? You can paint it.
I was just trying to think of a doll kit to start.
That's fine.
How come it didn't come with a COA?
I don't know if that one had a COA back in the day. But she probably didn't have it. Why? It's not a big deal.
No, it's just if it had it, why is it missing?
Oh, because like me and a lot of other artists, when reborns, nobody cared about COAs. We were all throwing them away. No, I know, but a lot of us were just throwing them away. Remember, nobody cared about COAs 5-10 years ago. That's just a new thing now. But didn't I get that one from Irresistibles? He has an Irresistible COA. Well, yeah, I know, but either way, they both mean nothing to me. It's just a canvas. I'm still going to make it and sell it as the kit it is.
No, yeah, she's got a irresistible COA.
Yeah.
That's just because she sold it.
Danielle says we're invited. Danielle says we don't even get invited to the Walmart employee Christmas party. Yeah, no, we don't. She has a good point. Thanks for bringing that up. We also don't get workers' comp. We don't get holiday pay. I seriously, like,
there's no social security.
There's no social security. They have us working for free, and they know that they're abusing the system. And I think that if you could get a California attorney, because I'll tell you what, the labor laws are crazy out there. I bet you could probably take him to court. I see people taking other people to court over stupider things. Not speaking from experience or anything like that. But, I need to get an attorney. It's time to go after Walmart and Target. It's time to go after the guys with the big money. Watch. I'm going to get an email from them tomorrow. Like, somebody sent us your YouTube live. Right here on your receipt, you give over employment rights if you read the fine print on the back. That print you never read. Heather just said no bonuses. Yeah, we don't get no bonuses, no sales incentives. Ugh. I'm being robbed everywhere.
And then in California, they dare charge us for the grocery bags.
Yeah, they charge you for the bags. Oh my God, they're getting over on. But we voted that in. We can't complain.
That's what they say. The system is rigged.
Hey, don't say too much. YouTube's on their side. No employee discounts. Only the 5-finger discounts. No, just kidding. But yeah, no employee discounts. Elisa says most of my pre-2010 reborns didn't even come with COAs. Yeah.
Yeah, COAs weren't a thing for most dolls unless they were limited edition.
Yeah, they weren't a thing. They weren't a and even the limited editions, most artists just threw them away. They were like, "Oh, we were supposed to send that with the kid."
I know somebody that actually kept all of them.
Yeah.
Didn't send them with their dolls. She just kept them to know with all the dolls she's painted.
Yeah. So I threw mine away. I'm guilty of it.
I send them with my dolls.
I'm always like, this is a waste of paper. Like, I have to save this until the doll said, nah, trash.
Yeah, I was always like, why do you throw them away? Or sometimes she wouldn't throw them away. I would just find them in our dresser, and I'm like, at one point we had a collection of COAs, but I ended up throwing them away. I'm like, what's the point of having them? Now I kind of regret doing that.
Right.
But we did throw them away.
JJ's Doll World says, but it would have plastic bags. You have to bring your own. Yeah, that's most of the Goodwills here. You have to bring your own bag. I don't bring bags. I just see someone else with a bag and I take it from them. I'm like, thanks for bringing me a bag. No, I'm just kidding. We just carry it out. Then there's usually a bag in the trunk that we use and put it in. My favorite kit to paint. I don't know. I like painting these kits that are back from, that I'm getting again, that are back from the time when I started painting dolls, because, well, now I know how to paint, and painting them much differently. They actually look nice, like I'm doing the kit justice. So, yeah. I definitely like painting dolls not everybody has. Doll kits that you don't see all the time, but then sometimes I paint the same kit a lot. What would I do if one of them moved?
Scream.
I'd sell it for more money.
This doll is haunted. It's worth, aren't haunted dolls worth something?
Yeah, but I wouldn't even call it haunted. I would just be like, this doll moves. And
this doll moves and it doesn't need a battery.
Yeah, it's unique. Hey, Vanessa Davis. Nice to see you. Gotta get these dolls finished. Well, thank you for all the likes on the video. Well, it's Saturday already, at least for me, it is. What are we gonna do? I don't know. No, I don't give them any heartbeats. I don't keep that kind of stuff on supply. I personally don't like them because they make that clicking sound when you press it. And a lot of the times it doesn't even work right. I must have changed them since I've last used one. Yeah, the mechanisms just make them less cuddly. That's the only problem. Like, I've had the breathing mechanisms and it's just... they're just less cuddly. Makes them very stiff in their chest. No, I cannot make you a doll for your birthday, but thank you for asking. I'm gonna need someone to make me a doll for my birthday, though. I need to root my Sorsa so I can introduce that one to my channel. Okay, we got one arm done. We got one arm done. Is it hot in here or is it just me?
Yeah, it's a little bit warmer.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's all those lights.
Oh, could be.
You want me to turn the AC on?
No, it's fine.
See what the temp is.
I only sell my dolls on my website for those interested. Yeah, I don't really like how acrylic paint looks for the reborns. Yeah, YouTube is for 13 and up. So if you guys aren't 13 and up, you're not technically supposed to be here. You're supposed to be on kids' YouTube. I don't even know how you access kids' YouTube, but apparently that's a thing. Hi, Lena. If one of the dolls move, you're immediately leaving. They won't move. Or maybe they will. Maybe they'll just get up and run away. Hi, girls. Carly has a reborn doll. Nice. Sorry, I get so focused on the creasing because I have to really pay attention. And then I'm quiet like a mouse. I've painted many toddlers. Not my favorite thing to paint because they're so big. But yeah. I just sold one recently. She was an Asian toddler. Hello, Eve. Thank you for all the likes, guys. We do videos on the regular, so you guys should click the notification bell on our channel. And then when I have a new video up, you guys can watch it. Like I have a video premiering. We have a silicone doll. We went on an outing. So fun. Waiting for tonight. Ah. We should be working more on the areola, but I need to get these dolls finished. So we're working on them because they're just like right now they're pretty much like done. Courtney, what the hell? What the hell you coming in here saying what the hell? We're just painting dolls, Courtney. It's not that serious. But I know it is a shocker. Like it's got that face value shocker. What is this? What is this on my homepage? I see a lot of shocker stuff on my TikTok homepage sometimes, especially late at night. And I'm like, you allow this, but you won't allow this? I'm so confused. Woo woo. Oh my gosh. Okay. We still have another leg to do this on. Sonia, I'm doing good. How are you? Hi, I make art. Well, I'm glad you're good. Hi, Mia. Hello, Roshan. Hello, Leanne. Can I make a baby that looks like Doomslayer? I mean, I probably could. How many tattoos do I have? I don't know. Well, I mean, at one point I used to know. We could probably count it out real quick. I have, between my back and foot, I have 3. So we got 3 right there, right? Give me a second. We'll figure this out right now. Because I know how many pieces I have. Then we got 4, 5. Because these were all done at different times. See, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, that's what I thought I had. It was either 20 or 21. So I got 20 of them. Oh, no, 21. I forgot. There's one on my shoulder. It's way up here. Jackie's name. Which it's Jacqueline. So, they're all just pieces. I meant to go do this. This right here. But I'll tell you what. I got involved in the doll hobby. And stopped getting tattoos. Stopped getting so many tattoos. I think after like I got into the dolls, I got these 2 tattoos. But yeah, most of these tattoos right here they're pretty old. Like they're like 15 years old plus. I mean, the one on my lower back I got when I was 18. I'm 42 years old now. And the one on my foot I was 18. No, I wasn't 18. I was 21. 42. My doll world says I want to get a baby Stephanie from the nursery, but I'm too tired. Thank you, Sonia. Hello, Abby. So what's creepier, a room called the doll room filled to the brim with dolls, or a room called the doll room with a single doll? I don't know. A doll room with a single doll might be kind of creepy. I have rooms filled with lots of dolls. None of them creep me out. If they creep me out, I get rid of them because I'm like, there's something not right with you. We'll get you out of here. If you creep me out, you gotta go. There's something wrong with you. You got something attached to you that you don't need. That I don't need in my house. Okay. I think I don't know if I touched this one yet. Starting to forget what I'm doing. I'm like, what have I done? Yeah, the doll in the chair in the center of the room, or standing in the closet of the room with the door slightly cracked open, well, cracked open enough where you can see her. Yeah, that's always kind of creepier. That would just creep me out. And I'm a doll maker and a doll collector. Like, that just creeps me out. Especially if the chair they're in starts rocking, like, we got problems. How much did all my tattoos cost? I mean, honestly, I don't think I spent a lot of money on my tattoos. I mean, maybe I have spent $2,000. Around 2,000-ish. I wouldn't say more than 3. No. Yeah, maybe around 2,000. Because, like, I had an artist who ended up becoming a friend of mine. And so when I would go in to see him, I would go in for one tattoo. And I would leave with, like, 2 more smaller pieces done. And he would only charge me, like, $150. So I think, honestly, I think maybe I've spent around $1,500. But, you know, we're talking, like, early 2000s to mid 2000s for tattoo work. Prices were a lot different then. But I got really good deals on my stuff. Like really good deals. He would charge stupid cheap prices and then just do a lot more work. It's just because he was like, I like your conversation. You're good to conversate with. You're not a girl that's all scrolling around crying because it hurts. He's like, you tattoo better than most of the dudes I work on. They even cry. They whine. He's like, you just fall asleep. You don't even care. I'm like, well, yeah. Some of them I did fall asleep on. I don't know why. It just felt so good. I used to get tattoos because honestly, it was therapeutic. So I get tattoos like when I was super frustrated in life. So it was like about once every 4 months I would go get a tattoo. And at that point, like the frustration and chaos of my life would just be so built up and I'd be so overwhelmed that I would just be like, I need to go get a tattoo. I need to relieve some stress. And that's how I did it. I'd go get a tattoo. And then like when I met my wife, like I just wasn't stressed out like I was. So tattooing just wasn't a big deal anymore for me. And I got into the dolls. Started investing my money into that. Which I've spent way more money on dolls than I ever have on tattoos. Tattoos just can't even come close. I think they're neat, but you know, I think honestly, like if I could do it again, I probably wouldn't get any tattoos. I don't regret my tattoos. I just am like, I forget I have them most of the time. You know, you know how I remember is because somebody will compliment them, and I'm like, what? These? Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, all right. Most of them are missing color. Like everywhere you see skin, like the skin color there, that was all colored. My body doesn't like red, so it pushes the red around. It gets the red will, it gets removed from my tattoos real fast. So I wonder if my tattoo artist is even alive anymore. He's pretty old. He was a biker. He was a tattoo artist from like back in the days where he did heavy lines and, you know, was just old-fashioned tattooing, which is what I liked. So thick lines, dark colors. I watched Chucky as a child too. Yeah, I use red ink on this. I just use organic. And it stayed pretty well. The one on my foot, like a lot of people won't tattoo on feet. The one on my foot looks almost as good as the day I got it. And it's a little faded now, but not too much. And that one was like, I think like 20 years ago. Oh yeah, that's right. That's where my first tattoo was. I was 18. It was on my foot. It was just a ladybug. And then a sunflower to it. It's a sunflower with a ladybug. But the ladybug has a heart body. Look at that cutie. Okay, so I think I've recreased all of that. This doll's looking so much better now. We're in our dialing in what we're doing. Alright, well, we're going to end this live. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with us. Join us tomorrow, 7 p.m. No, I don't have anything going on tomorrow. We'll be live tomorrow. That's what we'll be doing, is we'll be live tomorrow. So click the bell on this channel so you get notifications from us. Share our channel too with your friends. You know, hit share, share it around. Let people know we're around. Alright, guys. Thank you again for hanging out. We'll be back soon. Bye.